Hey there everybody, Sean here from Android Central. Today I want to show you an app called N64 Emulator. One of the great things about Android is the ability to install emulators and ROMs and to enable us to play games from past consoles. I've installed the NES emulator, the SNES emulator, and now the N64, which I actually find better and more playable than the others. So here are my list of ROMs. I got GoldenEye, Diddy Kong Racing, Donkey Kong, Ken Griffey Jr., Zelda, Mario Kart, Super Smash Brothers, etc. I'll just show you Mario Kart. If you've never played an emulator before, it basically turns your screen into a controller. And one of the interesting things about N64 is that the Z button is on the bottom, and so they had to put it somewhere, so they actually put it right here. The joystick is here, A and B. The yellow C buttons, R and Start. One reason why I think the N64 emulator is so good is because the joystick is very usable and very good. And particularly for racing games where all you need is two controllers, the joystick and A. You'll use Z, every now and then for items and B for braking, but you can get away with just using two buttons, which makes things a lot easier. So see Mario and just playing, just driving. I found gameplay to be generally smooth. Occasionally you'll see the lag, and the sound will be a little suspect, but overall I found this very, very good. Let's release it. Just go to Z. See, that wasn't too bad. Alright, we'll close out of that one. I'll show you a game that is a little more difficult to play with. It's GoldenEye, which is one of the obviously most popular games for N64. The reason that it's a little more difficult is because you use the Z button to shoot and the R button to aim a lot, and with the joystick, which can be difficult on bigger devices particularly. And the developer has tried to mitigate this by moving these two buttons down. They used to be up here, which has helped, but it's still not great. So, something you'll have to get used to, or just configure different buttons. But I remember getting N64 when it first came out, and it's just amazing that we can get these games on our mobile devices now. It just it blows my mind. Alright, now I just clicked on the dam under Agent. I have not tried Perfect Dark yet. I'm excited to try that game soon. Hopefully that'll work as well as this does. See, graphics are there, gameplay is there. It is a little more difficult to seamlessly. See, it helps that you have auto aim on to kill your enemies with. If you didn't have auto aim on and you had to use this, it just would be a little more difficult. There's GoldenEye. But overall, I would say it's a great app. It costs $5.99 from the Android market, which I think is a very good price. It's a little expensive, but it allows you to play any N64 game that you can get onto your device, and to have any N64 game in your pocket with you at all times is definitely worth it for me. So there's N64 Emulator. I'm Sean Burnett from Android Central.